Well, we've got this bug eye up in the air. I want to take another chance to look at some of the things that are very instructive about this car. The one thing that continues to just really blow me away is that this bonnet, most of these bonnets are rusted all along this back edge, or the valance is just trashed all around that T-handle that locks it in place. But if you look at this one, although it looks awful, it's incredibly solid. I mean, this is going to sand down to clear metal. I've never seen this in a bug eye nose. They're usually bashed from hitting curbs, and then they start to rust, and this whole valance is usually trashed. So this is what to look for. This is actually the nicest one I've ever seen. The other thing that's kind of fascinating to look at on this car is these back. We'll do a bug eye back end exam here. More of that tin right in that corner, you see, and there's actually a blob of Bondo right at the bottom. Water runs down in the back. Oh, look, there's a little hole right there, right along the tip of my finger. Water runs down the fender, the trunk, inside the trunk there, and this corner is a very, very common place for rot. Now, what you can do is actually cut away this inner liner here and let the thing drain. And at that point, there's really nothing to trap the moisture in there. You'll notice on this side we've got the same issue. And this one also has become sort of self-bailing. We've got a hole in the back and then another hole and a patch here. So this is another piece to look at. I'm never as worried about these because these are just kind of hanging out there in the back. They're not structural. They don't really matter a whole lot. And most of them have some little rust blisters in this area. This one has some remnants of putty. And it's your call how fussy you want to be. If you want it to be right, well, this one can be sanded down. But I would leave it in the self-bailing mode. Otherwise, you're bound to have this problem recur. So there you go, a little bit more. Oh, one more thing. These bumper brackets often tear out. And this one has not been tapped in the back, and so they're perfect. That's something you want to absolutely look for. On any used bug eye, you usually see those brackets pulled down. Not the case on this nice barn find.